of Sue Forrest.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love is right, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Pardon the way that I stay. There's nothing else to compare. This side of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Are we ready?
Make sure everything was right. Is it too loud for anybody? Are we just right? Good, that's the way I like it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's my first time here. I do hope that you're going to enjoy some of the songs that I'm going to sing for you, because hopefully I'm going to do a little bit for everybody. Now, don't be shy. If you know the words to any of these songs, you're more than welcome to sing along with us, clap along, whatever you fancy doing. But I'm going to quickly find out who we've got here this afternoon. Now, we've got loads of ladies. The men are outnumbered, definitely. But we do have one or two couples here as well, by the looks of it. It is nice, though, isn't it, when you find that special someone that you can annoy for the rest of their lives. Yes. My husband and I were happy for 20 years, in case we have a delayed reaction. Well, I'll tell you what then, I'm going to tell you an Irish joke. Paddy and Seamus, they're all called Paddy and Seamus. Paddy and Seamus went on holiday to America, 12-hour flight. Well, 3 hours into the flight, the pilot comes over the tannoy. He said, just to inform you, ladies and gentlemen, we've just lost one of our engines, but there's no need to worry. We can manage perfectly well on just 3. It's just going to add another 4 hours onto our journey. 2 hours later, he comes over the tannoy again. We've just lost another engine, but no need to worry. It's just going to add another 5 hours onto our journey. An hour later, he comes over again. We've just lost another engine, but no need to panic. With modern technology, we can manage perfectly well with just one. It's just going to add another 6 hours onto our journey. Half an hour later, he comes over in a panic. We've just lost the last of our engines. And with that, Paddy turned to Seamus. He said, you know, we're going to be up here all day now, don't you? I like the daft ones. I'm going to do we have anybody here from Scotland? Yes. Oh, I have a couple here, you're right. I married a Scotsman. I can speak the lingo. Was a bra brech moonlicht nicht de licht. Tell you what, it sounds more like German than it was a bra brech moonlicht nicht de licht. You can imagine it. Do we have anybody here from England? Yeah, but which part? Do we have anybody from the south? The Midlands? You're not from Coventry though, are you? No, I thought not, because I could see you talking to people.
I am.
Do we have anybody from Yorkshire? From the north? Yorkshire? Oh, 1 or 2. Batley Variety Club, those are the days, weren't they? I used to love singing there. But I'll tell you what, I don't know whether you saw, about 3 months ago, he was saying on Sky News, there was a craze spreading across Yorkshire. Did you see it? It was saying that there were certain people that were using that drug, ecstasy, and injecting it above their front teeth, up there like that. The police were calling it Ibagum. Do we have anybody from Lancashire? Yes. Do we have anybody from Cumbria? No. Merseyside, down that way. Wales. Yes. It's usually me and a couple of sheep at the back. Put your hands up. Who's from Wales? A minute. Nid o'n gofyn pa bydd moethus Aedd y bydd a'n hennau ma Gofyn rwy'n cael o'n hapus Cael o'n ones, cael o'n lan You can all join in if you want Cael o'n lan a clywdau o ni Dec a clwn a lili nos Ddim ond cael o'n anag gan i dydd ac gan i nos Ogi, ogi, ogi! Ogi, ogi, ogi! 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 Ogi, ogi, ogi! Oh, do you know, I used to be such a sophisticated actor one time. I don't know what's happened. It's only right that I should do a song by a lady from my part of the world. She needs no introduction. But if I should tell you that she's from Tiger Bay, hope you like my impression of the one and only Miss Shirley Bassey. Diamonds of river They're all that kiss me They can kiss me They won't leave in the night I know it has been my desert Diamonds of river Lord, one of them caresses, touches, strokes, and addresses. I can see every part, nothing hide in a heart to hurt me. I don't need love, oh, what
diamonds in your hair. Man, I'm in hot times, you are not worth going to your grave. Oh, I don't need love. Oh, what could we love to be? Diamonds never had to me. Oh, in love gone, they left the love. Diamonds
Now, did anybody watch the Eurovision Song Contest this year? Let's face it, we've not been very good, have we? Europe has wiped the floor with us. They have, haven't they? We don't like the singers, never heard of the singers, don't like the songs. But in the 60s, we were totally different. And you know why? Because we had stars representing the UK then. We had people like Kathy Kirby, Matt Monroe, Ronnie Carroll, Cliff Richard, Lulu, and of course in 1967, we had the wonderful Miss Sandy Shaw. Cheers, everybody, cheers. I tell you what, it's not much fun getting any older, is it? The thing about aging is when you're young, you tell everybody that you're older than you actually are, don't you? So you can get into places you shouldn't. And then when you're older, you tell everybody that you're younger than you actually are. And then when you're really old, you start bragging about your age, don't you? I'm 89, you know. My mother Bloody hell. Oh, I was on the bus the other day, and a couple of old gentlemen came and sat behind me, and I couldn't help but overhear the conversation. And one of them turned to his friend. He said, you know, since I've got older, with every decade that passes, I've got a new ailment. I'm on new tablets. In fact, I am aching from top to toe. He turned to his friend. He said, what about you? How do you feel? He said, I feel like a newborn baby. He said, really? He said, yes. I've no hair, no teeth, and I think I may have just wet myself. Don't worry, sir, you've only got one of those ailments. You're okay. Doctor goes... Elderly gentleman goes to the doctor. He said, doctor, you've got to help me. I am desperate. I've barely been able to hear a thing for several years. So the doctor tested him. He said, your worries are over. You are the ideal candidate for these new experimental hearing aids that have just come on the market. So we fitted it for him. He tested it. He said, yes, just as I thought. Your hearing is now 100% perfect. Go home, come back in a month's time, and we'll retest you. So the elderly gentleman went home. He came back in a month's time, and the doctor retested him. Said, yes, just as I thought. Your hearing is still 100% perfect. He said, your family must have been so happy for you. He said, I've not told them. I just sit round listening to conversations. I've changed my will 3 times already. I like the daft ones. I'm going to change it just a little bit. Now, this year has been a very special year, being the 100th anniversary of Passchendaele. I don't know whether all of you have been watching it on the telly, but this song is just so poignant. And I have to say, it's a man's song. You don't normally hear a woman sing it, but it means such a lot to me personally. So I hope you don't mind if I sort of indulge myself just a little bit and sing you this one. clean one as well, thank you. I had one with all hard bits on the other night. It was horrible, horrible. We're going to change it. We're going to take you back to the 60s. Now, does anyone remember the 60s? Well, I'm going to be good and not say anything. But I want to take you back to the 60s and do a song by a lady who started off... Gotta check the time. Started off in the 60s. Of course, in the 60s, she had a partner. Fortunately for her, she had the good sense to dump him because he was a rotter. A swine through and through. And of course, she went on to bigger, better things. Of course, I'm talking about the brilliant, the one, the only, Miss... Tina Turner. Now, as you probably remember, Miss Turner, well, she used to like to do things a little bit on the rough side. There might be one or two here that like to do things on the rough side. But we won't go down that way, because here at Cleveleys Working Men's Club, we like to do things easy. In fact, nice and easy. And the only thing I want you to do is repeat after me these words. Now, don't let me down. Here we go. I said, roll it, roll it, roll it on the river. Left a good job and said, working for a man every night and day. But I never lost one bit I see him. Worrying about the way things have been. Their gears keep on turning. I've let it keep on burning. Repeat after me. I said, hold it, hold it, hold it on the river. Clean that line of paints in Memphis. Until I fell down in New Orleans. But I never saw the good side of the city till I hitched a ride on a river for Queen, where babies keep on turning. I'll let it keep on burning. Repeat after me. I said, roll it, roll it, roll it on the river. Everybody a bit louder. I said, roll it, roll it, roll it on the river. The city. Working for every now and then. But I never liked one ever sleeping. Hurry the way there's a matter then. If it on turning, now keep on burning. Said roll it, roll it, roll it on the river. I said roll it, roll it, roll it on the river. I tell you now, this reminds me, I had a phone call like this once. What are you wearing? What colour are they? I married him in the end, he was sorry. He didn't live up to expectations. But, to be fair to him, last week, hang on a minute, cheers everybody. Skål, brus, uzdrowie, sandzie was rączek, jednym rzeczy was, ja żądę, ja mam sporo zapytania, to czekam, cheers. But last week, the urge came upon him. Very unexpectedly. Just as I was bending over into the freezer, he grabbed me from behind and made mad, passionate love to me. I'll never be able to show my face in Aldi again. The shame of it, I'm going to have to start shopping in Tesco now. It's going to cost me a fortune. Oh, I better finish. Time runs away with us, doesn't it? But ladies and gentlemen, I just thought that, I'm going to mention this actually. Hang on a minute. Should anybody like a CD? But if you would like one, I've got two. This one's my party one, and that's got things like Motown Medley, Mamma Mia, Stupid Cupid, Bobby's Girl, Locomotion, The Twist. All the old favourites you can sing along to have a bit of a dance to at home. They're all over there. Or if you like a selection of ballads and up-tempo, I've got this one. My older one, and that's got things like Crazy, From a Distance, couple of Tina Turner things, Endless Love, Song from the Titanic, a few others. They're both of 12 songs, and they are £3 each if anybody would like one. Or if you'd like one of each, you can get the both of them for just £5. Ooh, cheap as chips. But seriously though, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to mention that all the money, all the proceeds from these CDs will be going to a very good cause indeed, and that's my son's university fund. He's just graduated this year and he's got a huge bill, so if you like one, I will gladly sign them for you. But I'm going to leave you with this one. Now, I don't normally finish with this one, but we're running out of time, so I'm going to do this one to finish up with. I'll just wipe my hands a little because it's very hot up here. But you've been a smashing audience, thank you very, very much. I haven't had the chance to do the ukulele yet because, hang on, I'll just do it a little bit for you. Just a second, hang on. I'm taking down the lamppost at the corner of the street. It's the little goes by. Oh man, oh my, I hope that little lady goes by. She's absolutely marvelous and wonderful and beautiful, and you wouldn't understand why. I'm leaning down the lamppost at the corner of the street. It's the little lady goes by. Would you believe it that some of those songs that George did was actually banned by the BBC when they first came out? Yeah. That's all I can say. Thank goodness Alice wasn't about then. Give me my breath back. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play this now. But here's a song by a gentleman that a bit picked of this a few years ago by the name of James Galway. Of course, nothing like the way he played it, but we'll do our best. No, you don't know it. I'm going Hilda Ogden. God bless you, Jean. But seriously, I would like to pay tribute to a gentleman who died in tragic circumstances a few years ago. He was a great loss to the music world. Goes to the late and great John Denver. From myself, Sue Forrest, thank you all very, very much indeed. Good night. Good day, I should say. And God bless everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day.
I was in Cambridge.